Okay, welcome to this game between BSI and Pancake. I think it's going to be a very exciting and interesting game. What do you think, Ayan?
I think this is absolutely one of the top games, at least this Saturday. There's going to be more exciting games during the Sunday. And here we see Pancake, normal fashion, easy goal, really hard to stop. Just getting it over to the break side, and a quick score by Carolina. She's so efficient in the end zone, so able to get free. And right now I'm joined by Max, and he's going to be my co-commentator this game. Max is, you can introduce yourself.
Hi, yeah, I'm Max. I'm from Germany, and I'm member of the German Rules Committee, and I was asked to be a co-commentator of this game.
And we're looking forward to talking about the rules. And right now we're just seeing Pancake pulling against BSI.
Yeah.
I think this has been historically one of the two great teams in Norway. More recent years, TFK has changed that, become the rival of Pancake. And as we see here, BSI with a bit imprecise hammer, not being able to convert that O point into a point. So what's the biggest difference between German Ultimate and Norwegian Ultimate?
Yeah, of course, the scene in Germany is way bigger. But you play in the championship, you play in several leagues. For example, indoors, we have 5 leagues, we have like 20 leagues and 5 divisions.
Wow.
We have in total, I think, 70 teams in total, or 16. And yeah, and also, so far, I would say the biggest difference is the game style. The tactics are a bit different, and I think it's also a bit faster in Germany because it's more players, so it's more athletic at least for level. And but yeah, I really like it here. It's a good game.
Here we see also that Pancake is going up to a 2-0 lead. We'll talk more about Germany later, and now just getting into the groove with Pancake and BSI.
I won't comment. I have to leave in 10 minutes for warm-up.
That's perfectly fine. And oh, that's a close call by BSI. Ibra almost getting the Callahan, putting on a tight mark on Robert. Robert going for the deep one for Marcel. Throw this there, but is it caught by Marcel? Easy. Throws the disc into the end zone. What a play.
Yeah, it was really a nice throw. Yeah, and really nice catch. Also, he was trying to put his left foot into the field first, so to be safe in the zone. Really nice.
Yep, great technique, both on the throw and the reception of that end zone throw. And BSI is pulling back. Now it's 2-1, BSI to pull. You were talking about the difference between German and Norwegian tactics. What was the main difference?
I think in Germany, or at least it's what I know so far for Norwegian tactics is in Germany you have like more tactics or more different tactics, like more options for horizontal stack, for example. There are like options for a 3-person horizontal stack, or also options for a 2-person horizontal stack. And here most of the teams play a horizontal stack with 3 persons. That's one example for it. Also, in defense, some teams, like mostly the more experienced teams here, play zone defense more often. And in Germany, it's not that common, at least in the lower leagues, to play zone indoors. But yeah, that's I think the biggest difference so far.
It's fascinating with different ultimate cultures, and also fascinating seeing Pancake actually struggling quite a bit to get that goal. And there, as I was saying, they just proved me wrong, getting the break side throw, finding Paul in the end zone. Have you played against Pancake?
Yeah, we played. It was our second game, and they more or less destroyed us.
How was it?
It was fun to play. We managed to we had to work for the points. It was nice for us, but at least it was like a 13-4 again, I think. Yeah, we played very well, and we had struggled a lot, but yeah, it was nice. Very spirited game.
Yeah, I think Norwegian Ultimate prides itself on good spirits and having a community that includes all people, and also tries to, even if it's competitive, have a good feeling of camaraderie. And in your opinion, have you played both BSI and Pancake?
Yeah, we have played both. BSI was our first game.
Yeah.
So yeah, my team is kind of like a pickup team from international students. So it was our first game against BSI, so we struggled a bit there. But Pancake was, I think, a better team than BSI. But we improved our own game a bit more, so we actually played better against Pancake than BSI.
Interesting. We see Benjamin Dorothy with a forehand break. Carolina going to the end zone, gets waved off. Martin jumping from the end zone, doesn't make it all the way in. Fakes a floater, finds the reset from Dorothy, tries to toe the line, close but no cigar. Goes for the dump, finds Martin. Martin finds Dorothy, swinging it now. Carolina is open. Blades goes up. Oh, almost caught. Caroline putting her head down. No reason to do that. Difficult throw, hard. Have to run fast, jump, catch the disc. Not an easy task at all. See Marcel, one of the main handlers in BSI, throwing a bladey throw to Jens. Marcel trying to get free, getting the disc. Throwing to Robert and catching it just above the floor, and the telepathy still works between these two players. Played so many times. The throw, the catch has been done hundreds of times before, and that's probably what you lacked in TFK2.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, that ability to just know where the other player is going to cut.
Yeah. We also have some beginners in our team, so they're not that many experience, not that much experience, but it's definitely fun to play with them and to involve to get better together. It's really fun.
That's a great point, and also a great attitude to have, that even if you don't have all the best players, there's still room for improvement, there's still a lot to learn. As I was saying that, Frode with a very characteristic drop, gives Marcel the disc, finds Lina, and now they have an opportunity to break. Lina looking for the end zone, being very patient, drops it over to Robert, having a really tight mark by Ibra, going for the blade, and it's in, it's caught by Jens. That's a great play by BSI, and this game is absolutely wide open.
Yeah.
Which way do you think it will tip?
I really don't know. I mean, it's pretty close now, and yeah, they're both. I don't know. I think Pancake is a bit better, but we will see.
Also see that Jonathan is giving up on that disc. Frode just can't get there in time. Really well executed offense by BSI, and to be quite honest, this is quite a close game, and Pancake needs to pull itself together if they're going to win this convincingly. As far as I see, they're struggling mostly on defense. Their offense is still sharp, as we see Benjamin Dorothy getting the disc. Pivots, leaves it to Jonathan. Jonathan's finding Martin. Carolina gets the disc. Jonathan, Benjamin goes for the end zone. Emil gets it, toes the line, it's in, dumps the disc in the end zone, gets the goal, easy peasy. Looks like he's done it so many times before. Struts all the way back to the bench. Obviously very pleased with himself, and with good reason. I think, if you're going to comment on the difference between Norwegian Ultimate when it comes to the culture, what they focus on, do you think What would you say that the main difference between the culture and the different communities is?
I think in Germany we have way more calls during the games, but also in a good way, like we calling fouls well, or it happens more often. Also like small things like infractions, like traveling or something like that. And it didn't happen here at all for me. So in 3 games we had like only 1 or 2 calls in total, and that's really a few. It's not a bit much, I think.
That's a great point,
Yep.
and I think there's a high level of beginners in Norway as well, and they're reluctant to make calls.
Yeah.
And oh, that's close. While we're talking about that, BSI gave away the disc, Pancake got it back, and then we're able to throw it away, making on a layout. And then there's a long throw, it's too far.
Yeah, Pancake every time, come on, let's go!
Robert's not able to get under that disc, giving
Let's
Paul
go,
the
make a
opportunity.
move, Pancake, come
Walks
on.
slowly over to the disc, showing off his tights.
See, throw that out.
Tight mark by Jens, throwing it up the disc, up the line, sorry. Christian gets the disc, finds Frode in the middle of the field.
And back to Christian, there we go, come on.
Ibra
Throw this not one.
finds a few yards. And that's the recipe Pancake uses so often to score their points. Breaks that throw, through the weights, the throw comes and Frode just grabs it. So hard to defend against, but still, so often it happens.
For me, it looks like that the catches or the points from Pancake are more safe than the ones from BSI. As you see, like the last points from BSI were always like a really short throw, and they struggled to catch it, but they catch it in the end. So it was a bit more lucky all the time. And for example, this point is really a straight pass with a low risk to catch.
That's a good perspective on the play, and also highlighting the differences between the two teams.
Yeah.
Pancake confident in their cutting pattern, BSI more forced to rely on long passes, breakside passes from deep in their own field.
Yeah, like now. Yeah.
Exactly, and that one, the hammer doesn't go the other way, ends up out of bounds. Pancake gets the disc. In Germany, how would you defend against the way Pancake plays their offense?
They're playing a 3-person horizontal stack. So yeah, we would also play man or person-oriented defense. I would say like BSI, but a bit closer.
So
You could also play a zone defense against that, but so yeah, in this case, the horizontal stack wouldn't be effective anymore. You could play a zone against that.
I agree. A zone is very efficient against a horizontal stack. But either way, when Pancake is so proficient throwing the hammers, receiving it in the end zone, it's really hard defending on it, no matter what you play.
Yeah,
because getting your hands up, blocking a hammer throw, overhead throw, not an easy job to do.
Yeah, a really common thing in Germany is to like play in a zone in the end zone only for in defense, and that's a way to prevent such hammers, at least in the end zone, because then we don't mark on the field anymore. Nice block.
Agree. We see there Jonathan really calm with the disc, finds Jens. Jens goes for the hammer. Anna gets a very, very nice block. Beats Lina in the air. Throws a really nice forehand. And there's a blade. And how on earth are you going to defend against that? It's just really nice bladey throws. Goes up, goes down, hits the player. Hard to defend against. And now Pancake has the advantage in this game, both mentally and in the points. Will BSI be able to turn this around? I think it depends on their willingness to lay it all on the line.
I think if Pancake continues to play like this, they don't have a chance.
We'll see. BSI not known for giving up, basically fighting all the way to the end.
But also they only have one sub, and BSI and Pancake has a second line in total, so that's probably a good thing for Pancake.
Keen observation there by Max. Pancake, as usual, fielding a lot of players. And there's this connection that we saw the last time BSI played. Marcel, Line getting free in the end zone. Also kind of a pattern that we see more and more in BSI play. So I think also trying to rely on safer passes, being more calm, not stressing even if you're not moving the disc that much forward would also benefit BSI greatly. But then again, you're stressed, you're under, there's 15 minutes left, you want to get the score. It's not a favorable position to be in. Not at all. Let's see how Pancake chooses to play this. Two players really deep is, let's see how they want to do this. Paul gets free, gets the easy forehand from Alma. Oh, miscommunication. And there's a turnover. This can be a chance for BSI. Marcel not getting a lot of looks. Blady throw, nice catch by Jonathan. Jens goes out.
Let's go, Ibra, let's go, Paul. Ah!
Goes for the hammer. Out called. Oh, actually hit the roof. Yeah, so that's a turnover.
Yep. I should go in 2 more minutes, I think.
Thank you so much for your perspective.
Thanks.
Enjoy your next game.
Thanks.
See Ibra picking up the disc. Camera focusing on. Oh, there's another turn. Ibra throws a turn. Line picks it up. Marcel gets the disc. BSI needing to convert on this one. Robert up the line. There's contact. Oh, such a close. Robert throwing it. Line not able to reach the disc. And neither is Jonathan, allowing Ibra to get the floaty easy catch in the end zone. The score is 8-4. 13 minutes left to play. They're down, but they're not out. If BSI can turn this, they need to start now. They need to be able to build some momentum. But as everybody knows, doing it with less players, being under is not an easy task. Let's see how they choose to play this O point. BSI getting some support from the sideline. Their second team shouting, BSI, BSI. Marcel, his confident walk out to the brick mark, finding Robert, free in the end zone, of the pass to Jens. Jens grabs it, quick and easy score, efficient, cynical, exactly how they need to play these last couple of points. Not being, making this into a lengthy, hard-fought offense point, just nice, fast, efficient. Marcel with the pull. Pancake signals ready. Martin with the disc. Jonathan. Martin. Benjamin gets the disc. Looks to the end zone. Breakside throw. Caroline catches it. It's what they do so well. The precise blade, the cut from Caroline. It's such an amazing play. Absolutely fantastic. It's why they're one of the best teams in Norway, and they do it repeatedly, over and over again. Just minced meat out of so many opponents. And they're able to do it all day long, every single tournament. It's really demoralizing when they're so precise and able to repeat even the same play over and over again, and making it really hard to stop them. Let's see what BSI choose to do in this O point. Seems like they're playing 3 handlers, 2 cutters. Jens goes under, gets the disc, looks for the end zone, goes for the hammer, throw this there, nice defense. Waits for Christian to get the disc, Christian gets it on the sideline. Jonathan with the mark. Forcing away. Frode gets it underneath. Ibra looks for the forehand. Anna picks it up. And I think we're seeing BSI slowly feeling the pressure, slowly realizing that they're just too few players. They're really lacking their subs, and perhaps they're regretting bringing two teams. It's hard to tell. Martin looking ready for fielding the pull. The pull is high, floaty in the end zone. Marcel with the disc. Robert goes deep. Carolina drops off her player, but Robert is too strong in the air. Really nice grab. Well executed. Considerate jump. Great spirit of the game. Avoiding contact. Some incidental. Didn't affect the play. Robert gets the point. 3 more points for Pancake until point cap. BSI is trailing quite far behind. Let's see if they can do something on this O point. Benjamin gets a free under. Benjamin to Martin. Martin finds Caroline. Benjamin goes to the end zone. Not the very precise throw. Goes for the greatest, unable to complete it. Marcel picks up the disc for BSI. Oh, really bladish throw. Lina pulls it down, able to keep possession for BSI. Another blade, another pass to Robert, another goal. It's not that BSI aren't able to score goals, it's just that they're not able to stop Pancake's offense. And they need to do it, and they need to do it consistently for multiple points to be able to take the first place in their group. Both of these teams are destined for the semifinals, even if BSI loses. But both of them want to grab the first place to avoid a really tough semifinal against either TFK or Ekeberg. Christian with the disc, takes to Ibra. Anna with the cut, gets the disc, midfield. Blade to Frode. Cut from Paul. Business as usual. Wonderful play, absolutely fantastic. Frode, I want some comments on that play. He should just know how much I've praised their offense, and BSI is spinning in their own end zone. As we see, not much to do about that one. Perhaps they could have given Paul a bit more closer mark. Maybe they're a bit tired and that's why they're letting go. It's such a hard game to play when you're that few players. The disc goes slightly out of bounds, allowing Robert to take it to the brick mark. Robert. Jens getting it underneath, looking for Marcel. Marcel goes underneath, doesn't get the disc. Gets it up the line instead. Hand blocked by Frode. Turnover. Paul picks up the disc at his own end zone line on a dump pass. Frode starts pointing. No, sorry, Paul starts pointing. Not a good sign. Frustrated. Dumps it to Ibra. Stall count contested by Paul, which means it comes in at 6. Anna gets a disc. Paul. Ibra. Too low. Hits the floor. And if If ever BSI is going to pull this back, it's now. They need this point. Absolutely, last chance. It's all on the line. They need to go for it. They need this goal. Lina with the disc. Shows enormous amount of patience. Marcel with Johnson on his right. Jens gets the disc. Jens looking for the dump. Finds Marcel. Jens gets the disc back. Hammer. Out of bounds. This is the turn. It's the turn BSI can't afford. As Christian walks over to the disc, picks it up, looks upfield. Nice, easy backhand. Gains 10 yards. Finds Ibra. Looks off the dump, finds Anna. Gets the disc back. Through the fakes. Gets free. Doesn't get the disc. And there's the hammer. 12-7. The uphill battle is now a mountain. The climb will be steep, and I will say close to impossible. And it's hard to say exactly what Pancake does so well, because it's pretty much everything. They're hard on the defense. They're so efficient on the offense. They do few mistakes, and they're able to capitalize on mismatches. And their own team, there's hardly. If you forced me to point out the weakest link, I would refuse that task. It's quite close to impossible. Pancake coming out in a person defense. Martin forcing home. Marcel getting the disc under. Benjamin chasing. Marcel to Jens. Jens looking deep. Pivots. Finds Lars. Olav, who's some reason on the field. Benjamin goes for the layout block and he gets it. That's a really, really nice defensive play there. Pancake. Using their time. Walking to the disc. Picks it up. Martin. Looking for the blade. Throws a 2-meter blade to Jonathan. Not able to catch that disc. BSI gets the disc back. Lars Orlov. Throws a turnover. Benjamin. Hammer. Emil catches it. Ends up on the floor. Holds onto the disc. And that's game. Pancake, BSI, 13-7.